Congo is a great movie that I'm gonna watch so you don't have to. Congo is the 1995 action-adventure classic created by the man that taught us that dinosaurs are fast as hell, but not fast enough to catch a gas-powered Jeep. This movie stars the annoying mom from Ozark, the least memorable Ghostbuster, the concierge from the Plaza Hotel in New York, and national icon Harambe. This movie is an hour and 50 minutes of pure, unadulterated action. Our movie starts in the African jungle, which is green and lush, but then they realize that Ash from The Evil Dead is there. So we ditch the jungle and cut straight to Houston, Texas, where, oh snap, Ash has got a laser gun. Super cool. Everything keeps shaking, but it's okay because the volcano is extinct and therefore can't explode and kill everyone within a 500-mile radius. But then someone throws an eyeball at Ash while he's just trying to eat some chocolate, and no one in Houston seems to give it. Just kidding. This old rich guy that we don't see again is super pissed. Now we're in California, and between rizzing older men and painting pictures that would make my 4-year-old niece seem like Picasso, Harambe is playing classic Doom. After rage quitting because Harambe sucks at boomer shooters, they decide that they need to drop this gorilla off in a volcano and wash their hands of her. And what better person to front the bill than Frankenfurter himself?
I will pay for Emmy to go home.
You might only be doing good, but that accent is doing great. Thank God for Romanian philanthropists, or else this movie would have been over right here. This monkey is a total perv.
Tickle me.
After Harambe has expressed her weird tickle fetish, we realize that, oh the Romanian actually can't pay the bill.
There has been a slight interruption in my credit flow.
Good thing the gangster's wife has all of her husband's drug money to spend on first-class seats for the entire crew. It turns out Harambe doesn't like blondes.
Ugly woman.
Yes, very, very ugly woman.
So she throws an egg at her. On the plane, we learn that Harambe is an alcoholic, and everyone around her is enabling her bad habits. This is not her first rodeo. When we land in Africa, we meet the guy from The Matrix who explains to them that they should forget about the monkey and sell her to African drug lords so they can all make a lot of money.
I feel the money hairs on the back of my neck going woo, woo, woo.
Why does this man always want to betray his co-stars? Oh, random airport explosion, but that's okay. No one really cares because this movie is awesome. They put fake passport stamps on their passports, and this is never brought up again. Ghostbuster lets his intrusive thoughts win and robs this man who's just trying to do his job. During the escape, Harambe lets everyone know that not only is she an alcoholic, but she also loves smoking that Angola Gold reefer. I think this ape has an addiction problem. After a short drive, the team realizes that all of the borders are closed, which was news to everyone. Central Africa is nowhere near Mount Makeno, so they probably should have flown into Rwanda or Uganda, but nothing in this movie has to make any sense. So to get past Border Patrol, they pay off a dangerous mercenary to smuggle their entire crew across the border. This scene is very tense and dramatic for everyone except this guy.
Stop eating my sesame cake!
Now that this team of scientists is supporting war criminals, they're able to safely cross the border. But wait, they forgot there's a jungle between them and Mount Makeno, so they need to get on another plane. Before they get on the plane, this guy asks if they're in Zaire, and Ghostbuster tells them that they're in Tanzania. For those of you that don't know, Zaire is what they call the Republic of Congo from the early 70s to the mid-90s, and Tanzania is 2 countries away. In fact, in order to get to Tanzania from Central Africa, you would need to drive right through the volcano that they are looking for. But whatever, no one gives a shit, because this movie is about to get really good. Here we find out that the Romanian is actually a treasure hunter looking for a lost city of diamonds. And no one thinks that is weird in the slightest because they haven't invented lab-grown diamonds yet, so it makes perfect sense. So they give Cypher the blue pill and get onto the airplane, and we never see him again. But now we have an opposing army shooting heat seeker missiles at them. So they defend themselves with flare guns until they decide, "F it, let's just jump out of the airplane with the gorilla." Only one of them has any sense, and he says,
This isn't gonna work!
but Ghostbusters says,
Oh, yes, it is.
and that is a great argument. So they jump out of the airplane and just hope that the gorilla hangs on tight. After a perfect landing and some really cinematic shots, boom, another dope explosion, and this guy is loving it. So now we're in a deforestation zone, and Harambe is tickling some ants. We see the gangster mom with some expensive GPS gadgets, which conveniently only work right now. I guess now she's leading the safari. Too bad she has bad balance and tripped on a stupid rock because she was trying to carry a crate full of air conditioners. So she sets up a satellite, there's some product placement, and then Harambe says, "F you," and breaks her stupid antenna. After a quick nap, there is a lot of walking that really holds no value to the progression of the story other than to show us how good they are at setting up tents. And this dude beheads a snake because he has unresolved anger issues from his childhood. When they wake up, Harambe is looking for a beer to get her started, but all they have are these stupid bananas. This guy shows Ghostbuster his package, only to realize that there are some peeping toms. But Harambe likes this group because they are also fans of tickling. Then this guy sees Harambe, and he just dies. This movie is amazing. After some accusing looks at Harambe, they walk through the forest and decide to have a sing-along before crushing some whitewater rapids. On the boat, the concierge shows off some monkey art, but she doesn't really care. Now it's nighttime, and oh shit, this river has a single hippo that pops all of the boats and ruins their river rafting excursion. Now they are super lost, and instead of trusting the compass and the map, they listen to the gorilla, who leads them to a crashed plane. It turns out a second expedition was sent prior to this one, and everyone thought a third expedition would go really well. Following the gorilla was a good idea. So they walk some more and find Frankenfurter's diamond mine and ignore the fact that there is a wild animal making scary noises. And the two groups that came before them either mysteriously disappeared or died when they saw a monkey. All of these people are wicked smart. So some of them go inside the mine, and some of them stay outside of the mine, but eventually we see that they are all idiots, except for this guy. Just kidding, he's an idiot too and just dies. On the inside, they point at bricks and look at stuff on the walls. And oh shit, apes start charging them in 15 frames per second, and they realize it is time to go. But these gorillas are not to be messed with, and everyone is dead. The myth of the killer ape is true. You would think that this movie should be over by now, but gosh darn it, it is just getting started. So tickle this monkey and get some popcorn. Now it's time to set up camp literally in the courtyard where two of their guards were savagely ripped apart, but this time they have automated gun turrets. Where did they get those? How did they know to bring gun turrets with an automated laser detection system? Actually, who cares? Because that is freaking awesome. Now it's morning, and thank God there are still 30 minutes left in this movie. We see Harambe fraternizing with her own kind, wondering when she can tickle them. And then the extinct volcano erupts without warning. They all run back inside, super smart. But this time, they're in the mines below the city, and our boy finally gets to his diamonds. Too bad these diamonds are protected by angry gorillas. No one seems concerned in the slightest until our greedy boy decides to run straight towards the angry gorillas. How is no one else seeing this shit? He's right next to them. So then, everyone starts blasting while the Americans run away. Just kidding, it was a dead end. So while they're hiding behind a rock, the mean gorillas pick this guy up and start doing some weird shit until Harambe comes and saves the day using words, not violence.
Ugly gorillas, ugly, go away.
Let's hear it for Harambe. Everything is starting to calm down until, oh laser beams. While the angry gorillas mourn their dead, a vicious lava flow fills the room and all the monkeys decide they're not hungry anymore. They would rather hit the jacuzzi. While the apes are having their spa day, the humans had their chance at escape, but the ground is cracking apart and they're gonna fall into the lava. But Laserbeam saves the day and they're able to run back into the temple courtyard again. But now the temple is toast, so they really don't need to be there anymore. So they go back to the broken plane and have a little phone call where she gets super pissed off and decides that she wants to blow up the moon. And now everyone is dead, no one made any money, and it's time to say goodbye to Harambe. She takes one last minute to rizz up the curly-haired guy and then bails on him because she met a new baddie. See you later, stupid. But oh wait, we temporarily forgot about the volcano. So they grab a balloon from the crashed plane and take it into the airspace where less than 48 hours ago, this happened. Then they float off into the sunset. This movie is freaking awesome.